Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers with...
Tries from distance. Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Marcelo does really well to win the ball there. Gerrard. Now it's Aubameyang. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Spread it left. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters.
It's Gerrard! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Gerrard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And it's Ronaldinho. That's a good run down the left. Ronaldinho's delivery. And he's there to belt it away. Spread to the right. Maldini cuts out the pass. And this is Modric. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Messi goes short. Has to go back here. He's having a pop! Maldini gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Now it's Son Heung-min. Marcelo looking to receive it in space. Getting up there! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rice. Nicely spread. Yamal. Typo still without a single shot on target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aubameyang is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Modric over to the right flank. It's a promising position. Marcelo. And here's Aubameyang. And he's intervened well there. Modric. And it's Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Modric. Now it's Messi. Now it's Aubameyang. Shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Cafu has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Swung over. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Yamal. Taipo have it back and can go again. Takes a shot. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu. That has not gone well. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fernandes. Showing good feet. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rice. Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Fernandes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Defending of the desperate variety.
Rice have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Son Heung-min. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Gerrard. And it's made its way to him. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Fernandes tries to play it through. Desai. Modric. Modric. And there's green grass ahead of him. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Yamal. Stood up well. Vieri! And yes, it's there! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. And no, that was never going to make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17. Número 14.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Número 19. Messi. Número 8.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Good read, needed to be.
Hazard.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Número 11.
Now it's Hazard.
Número 7. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And he's managed to get free. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. OK, it didn't quite...
Here's a chance! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Rice. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Typo, moments now away from seeing this one out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. Oh, great, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nice interception, well timed. It's a pretty loose puck. Best! And the ball's come loose here. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. And that looks a decent ball. Rivaldo with the cross. And that is that. Typo have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's come to nothing. Ferdinand goes direct. And it's Rivaldo. And this is Vieri.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira produces the perfect tackle there. Vieira. And they can counter here. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Son Heung-min. Both sides. He'll try from distance. Oh, crossbar! Incoming delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Son. It's Son Heung-min! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Taipo have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, no joy this time. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Taipo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And this is Gerrard. Taipo yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's managed to gift it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard. And here's Aubameyang. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's beaten the last man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's made its way to him, and he's lost his man here. Son Heung-min. It is a corner. Portugal have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's in a great position here. Taipo are looking to go forward now. Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank. Cafu cuts out the pass. Rivaldo. This is a promising build-up. Always goal side. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played into space. Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min finding himself in space. Oh, good effort! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Yeah. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. Cafu. Desai. Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's a little off target. Vieira. And it's Rice. And it's lofted through here. Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. That looks a good cross.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are where we began. Chance for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Yamal. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vieri. Oh, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min! Oh, it rattles the bar! Terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And the keeper beats it away. Tries to play it through. Great work on the overlap. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So their 4th corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Marcelo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good glide! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He won't be happy with that one. Now, he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pepe makes the interception. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Rice. Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Aubameyang. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14, Pierre Aubameyang. Número 20, número 6. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9, Ibrahimovic. Número 10, Hazard. Número 7.
Kvaratskhelia ready to try one. Kvaratskhelia!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy.
It's Vieri! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kvaratskhelia! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rivaldo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Portugal have a free kick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8, Gerrard. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 12.
Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Spread it left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Up towards the front line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vieira.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Hazard. Maldini. Del Piero. Azar. It's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's well spotted. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.